Hey, Lance Morgan here, and in this short video, I'm going to show you everything you need to know to reduce the college loans and loan payments. This is actually one of 4 college funding secrets to cut the cost of college. Number 1 is all about maximizing all that free money from the schools through scholarships and financial aid. Secret number 2 is what I want to talk about in this video, which is all about literally cutting the college loans and loan payments. And I know that a lot of you want to avoid loans like the plague, but using college loans strategically could actually be a huge savings. And then of course there's secret number 3, which is how to pay for college and get an entire refund on the cost of college through what we call the retirement scholarship strategy. And then there's secret number 4, retirement restoration, which is 3 strategies to triple your income in retirement to make up for the cost of helping your kids pay for college. But in this short video, I want to focus on secret number 2, which is a bigger savings for most families than actually getting scholarships and financial aid. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. If you don't know who I am, my name is Lance Morgan and I have 5 kids. So I understand the stress of helping them pay for college. My oldest 2 daughters are actually in college. One just got married, my other one is starting this year, and my little guy is in elementary school. So I am going to be doing this for a long time. I've already been doing it for a long time, and I want to teach you all of the tricks that could help you to reduce the cost of college. Now, again, we're going to focus on secret number 2, which is how to reduce the college loans and loan payments, because cutting the cost of these loans could be the equivalent of saving money on college. So if you could cut your college costs and college loans in half, that's the same as cutting the cost of college in half. So this is a huge savings and one you shouldn't ignore. Now, I know that there are a million reasons why you want to avoid college loans, but I want to have you consider maybe why you might want to use federal college loans to pay for college. Now, before you start thinking about what is the interest rate on the federal loans versus the private loans, I want to show you a couple of secrets that most people don't know about, which is the loan interest rate is not the most important consideration when you're trying to choose loans. Yes, you might be able to get some private loans at a lower interest rate, but these federal loans have some other benefits that you might not know about. And using these loans strategically could actually be a huge savings, even more savings than scholarships and financial aid. And this is one of the other reasons why we don't recommend using 529 accounts or traditional savings or retirement or even whole life insurance or your cash flow or any of these traditional ways of paying for college, even if you can afford to pay cash for college and even if you do have enough money saved to pay for college. I strongly encourage you to watch this video until the end because you may want to use college loans to pay for college instead, and I'll explain why. Now, a little bit of backstory before we dive into that. You can see back in about 2009 is when the federal government standardized all the college loans. It used to be that private loans were all based on a school-by-school basis, and then the government decided they wanted to standardize all the loans so everyone would pay one interest rate. Well, there are still private loans out there, but as you can see, the federal loans have taken off like crazy. In fact, going all the way back to 2012, over 36% of the total federal government's assets were in college loans. Now, if that doesn't surprise you, fast forward to 2019, and since 2019, more than half of the federal government's assets are coming from student loans. Now, I would question this just a little bit because technically the government owns a portion of everybody's retirement, because if you have a qualified plan like a 401k or an IRA, it hasn't been taxed yet. So when you take that money out is when you're going to pay taxes on it, and the government owns part of that. But other than that, on the books, as it stands right now, based on all the other assets they have, including taxes receivable, which taxes receivable is only 7.6% of their assets back in 2019. Over half are coming from college loans. Now that's just a little bit of a backstory, but let's talk about the specifics of the college loans.